Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Di Marco. Raul. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Chester talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now that was quite some save.
Oyarzabal will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Spain with the corner, they're first. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Italy have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. This might spell danger. Fati unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ambitious ball here, and it's been played through. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oyarzabal, that's a nicely shaped ball. He's in a great position here. Calafiori with the clearance. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Nicely worked. Keane!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Baina. So we're still where we started right now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bastoni gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Dani Olmo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Oh, this is a great position. He's had a shot! In he goes again. Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Danilo Pereira. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Mendes is there, and he can pick it up. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Played into space. And it's Vitinha. That's going to go a long way. Pirlo. Oh, super find. This looks promising. Politano! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedro Neto. That's a throw. It's a good foot in there. First quarter of an hour gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Retegui. Still goalless at the moment. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's João Felix. Ricci. Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha. Aims beyond the defence. Bastoni. Pirlo. Now it's Retegui. Vitinha. And he's quick to return it. Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni gets it away. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Di Marco. Now it's Keane. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Retegui showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Keane. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Pirlo with a real chance here. Pirlo! He's had it nicked away. Pedro Neto. João Neves threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Well, the run has been sold. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. And we have liftoff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
Goes for the shot! Superb from Matteo Retegui! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Italy restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, nicely intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Keane. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Retegui. Retegui was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Calafiori. Now it's Di Marco. He can run onto that. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 87. Número 79. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 25. Número 10.
The second half then, just getting going.
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Retegui. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Tries from a long way out. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Diogo Costa claims it safe hands.
Italy clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rafael Leao, more and more pressure on the ball here. That has been cut short. Knocks it into space. He's got a Cristiano Ronaldo! No, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a key interception. Retegui. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get it back? Played back towards his own goal. Ricci. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, he's got space here, and he's undercooked that. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
And Keane! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 3. Número 20.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Italy with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Retegui absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chiellini cuts out the pass. Now it's Di Marco. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. João Cancelo. And he's managed to get free.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Vitinha ready to try one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Retegui, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has not gone well. And this is Pirlo. Pirlo! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Italy will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it rattles the bar! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. Italy have it. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Pedro, and a chance! Ricci with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Chiellini, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
And here's Retegui. Can he get it through? Lucas Paqueta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shot could be on. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Retegui. And here's Keane. Now it's DiMarco. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Marquinhos. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Keane. Good ball, good take. Lucas Paqueta. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Joelinton showing great feet there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Carlos Augusto.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's been given away. He's found a way through. Richarlison! And he nearly went all the way.
Richarlison really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Calafiori. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Threads one in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Keane. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Joelinton. That has been slung wide. Politano. And here's Retegui. Ricci. And it's Pirlo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And it's DiMarco. And he's intervened well there. That's a cute ball. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Lucas Paqueta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nice control. DiMarco, and here's Keane. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, Politano. And here's Keane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. DiMarco. Neymar. Calafiori. Pirlo. Goes for goal! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Pirlo! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Politano. Retegui. And here's Keane. Retegui. Now it's Politano. That has not gone well. And it's with the keeper. quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Italy certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Richarlison has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Bruno Guimaraes gathers from the goal kick. That has been cut short. Di Marco. Keane, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Ricci. That's a good foray he's making. Good chance here! Tremendous from Pirlo!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Italy penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Lucas Paqueta, Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. This looks promising. Just about within shooting range. Oh, cracking effort.
Retegui certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived. Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
So we've reached the hour mark. Tries from a long way out. And he's managed to get rid. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Retegui. Joelinton. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He'll fancy himself from here. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Raspadori. He's shifting through the gears here. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9, numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il
The most accurate pass.
Il numero 13.
Great vision. Immobile. He's found a way through. Italy are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Joelinton. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a sharp pass. Taken back almost at once. He's looking wide. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Tries one from range. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bastoni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Couto. And it's Neymar. Now is this the final assault?
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Aims beyond the defence. Di Marco. Neymar, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. And smart chance for a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Desperate defending required here. Chiellini gets it away. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Italy can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo.